Hey, if you're a teen and you've ever felt like something was wrong with you for feeling sad or anxious or just, completely overwhelmed, this is for you. And if you're a parent who has that feeling that something is just off with your teen, but you have no idea how to start the conversation, this is for you too. We're going to walk through this together.
We wanted to start with this because if you hear nothing else, hear this. This isn't a weakness. It's not a character flaw. Mental health is just health. Simple as that.
Okay, let's dive right in with anxiety. Look, everybody feels anxious sometimes. It's a totally normal human thing. But when does it cross the line from just a feeling into something bigger?
Knowing the difference here is absolutely crucial. Normal worry is tied to something specific, right? You're nervous before a test. That's your brain doing its job. But an anxiety disorder, that's like the fire alarm in your brain is stuck on, blaring all the time, even when there's no fire. And that's when it starts getting in the way of everything.
And a lot of the time, you feel it in your body first. Maybe your heart is just pounding out of your chest, or you feel sick to your stomach, and you can't even point to why. This is so important. These feelings are not all in your head. They are real, physical things happening in your body. And inside your head, it can feel like a storm you just can't shut off. For parents, this might look like your kid is always on edge or super irritable. Or maybe they're stuck on a hamster wheel of worry, and nothing you say seems to help them get off. Okay, now let's talk about depression. This is a word we all think we know. But for teenagers, it can look totally different than what we see in the movies. It is not always about crying in bed. Sadness, it's a normal reaction to something tough, and eventually it lifts. But depression is different. Think of it like a constant fog that settles in. It's a medical condition, and it doesn't always need a reason to show up. Life could look perfect on the outside, and that fog can still be there. Now this is probably one of the most important things to get. For so many teens, depression doesn't even feel like sadness. It feels like being angry all the time. Or maybe it's not a big feeling at all. It's nothing. Just feeling numb, hollowed out. Like the things you used to love are now just a massive effort. Okay, we're going to shift gears now and talk directly about some really tough stuff. Because pretending these things don't exist doesn't help anyone. Understanding is the first step, and we have to talk about it. If this is part of your story or something you're thinking about, I really need you to hear me. This is not about seeking attention. I don't care who says that, they are wrong. It is a sign that the emotional pain on the inside feels like too much to handle. So for parents, here's the crucial point. Self-harm is a coping skill. A really harmful one, yes, but it's what someone does when they feel like they have no other options to deal with immense pain. The response can never be anger or punishment. It has to be calm, immediate support.
Let's be crystal clear. These signs are not up for debate. They are not something to think about for a few days. They are a 5-alarm fire. They mean you have to act. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. You take it seriously every single time.
And if you're a teen and your friend is showing me signs, your job is not to be a vault for their secret. Your only job is to tell an adult you trust immediately. A true friend keeps their friends safe. They don't keep their secret. Okay, let's take a breath. Knowing something's wrong is one thing, but actually saying it out loud, that can feel impossible. But listen, you don't need some big, perfect speech. It can honestly be as simple as that. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need the right words. You just have to crack the door open a little bit. That's all it takes. And parents, if you hear these words or something like them, your only job in that moment is to stop whatever you are doing, listen, and say yes. Thank you for telling me. We will figure this out together. That's it. Your reaction right there can change everything. And hey, if you just can't make the words come out of your mouth, that is completely okay. Sending a text, writing a note, that is just as grave. The method truly does not matter. Making the connection is what counts. So what actually helps? This is the most important part because there is so much hope here. These are treatable conditions. Feeling better isn't just a nice idea. It's a real achievable thing. I love this because it shows that real support is about action, not just saying cheer up. Think of therapy like physical therapy for a broken leg. It's a practical way to heal. And things like sleep and exercise, they're not just nice suggestions, they're powerful medicine for your brain. This number,
This is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. You can call or text it anytime, 24/7. It's free, it's confidential. I want you to do me a favor. Pull out your phone right now and put this number in it. You never ever know when you or a friend might need it.
All right, as we start to wrap this up, we want to leave you with a final thought. I just want you to read those words and let them sink in for a second. You deserve to feel better. And parents, your job isn't to have all the answers. Your job is to be present. They need you to believe them and just be in their corner no matter what.
So what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's that one conversation, one text message, one moment of being truly honest, that can be the beginning of everything changing. We really hope you have that conversation.